Hey everyone, welcome to another Cornucopias tutorial. My name's Scruffy, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make land grab claims. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and click on the land claim button here up at the top. And you can see we've got several sections. We've got the prepare, we've got the schedule, we've got the watch, and participate. We'll get into these other ones a little later, but we're going to go ahead and click on the maps section just to start out. This is going to take you to the map. We'll start off with Solace 1 by default. However, if you're familiar with the process, these maps have been out for a little bit. You know that you can go over here and click on the little menu and decide which Solace you want to go to. Some other things over here that are going to be important is favorites. Also, your land and your claims. We'll get to those a little bit later on. If you want to see all listings, you can click on listings, and that shows a little bit of everything. But first off, we are going to be addressing those of you who have already done your preparation and already have something in your favorites category. Now, if you've got favorites in here and you want to go ahead and lay down a land claim, it's pretty simple. All you got to do is click on that particular favorite, and you'll notice a box pop up here that's got a lot of the details for the property address. You guys have probably seen that. However, now there is a claim button and a pending claim button. If you're wanting to claim this, all you're going to do, you'll click on it and then go to edit selections. Now, if you guys notice, this will have all of your available NFTs, all your small land deeds. If you happen to own a land deed, and I know it looks like I have a lot of land, but yeah, unfortunately, these are not real NFTs. I wish they were, but all you're going to do is click the box on the one that you want to apply. You're going to scroll down here to the bottom. Now, if you are okay with everybody seeing your name on the live selection page, which again, we'll get to momentarily, then you can leave this box unchecked. However, if you would like to remain anonymous, where your player account name won't be published or otherwise disclosed in connection with this land claim or property, you can certainly do so. We'll go ahead and click that box and we'll click Save Claim. And as you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, claim entries have been updated successfully. Now, if you notice the land claim that we just applied, there's a little check box next to it, and you'll see a 1 to the right of it. That 1 signifies the number of land plots that that NFT is associated with. Now, if I want to confirm, we can click on the pending claims button. And if you notice, sure enough, the mythic plot that I just assigned to there shows up in this list. And again, you can expand on these various rows to see what everybody else has put down on there. I'll show you an example of that here in just a second. But for those of you who have not done your favorites yet, there's a couple other ways that you can get to the same place. Let's say you're just going along the map and you say, this looks like a nice little place over here. And you want to just click on that property. Well, it brings up the same window. Now, we are currently running a selection process for testing. And so this one is not available. If you notice, there is not a claim or a pending claim button. If that is the case, that just means that property has already been processed. Somebody may have won it. It may have not had a claim on it. It just means it's in the past. And again, I'll show you what that looks like here in just a few minutes. But assuming that you click on one that hasn't passed, I probably need to go to another area. I bet that area has already been done. Let's try to go down here a little bit. Let's click on that bad boy. Yeah, there you go. So again, if you wanted to put in a claim on this one, we could just click on claim, just like we did before. We can edit our selections, pick the rarity that we want. Let's just say this time we want a legendary, and we don't really care if it's anonymous or not. So we're just going to click Save Claim, and then we can click on Pending Claims, and there it is. Once you've put down at least one claim, you should be able to go here to your claims on the left-hand side and see all of your claims. The one down here that says your land, that means it was awarded to me. And then this one that says taken means it was awarded to someone else. If you just want to see the ones only awarded to you, you can click on Your Land and see those plots. Also, you can find a plot by searching. Let's say you're one of those that maybe did it on a spreadsheet or something like that, but didn't do the favorites. If you just type in, I don't know, let's say 1482, and then it'll come up over here in this list. Same result, you get the claim and pending claim buttons, assuming they haven't already been processed. Let's just say I really want this plot, and I say, I want to put down multiple NFTs because, as we know, you can put down multiple claims on a single plot. Again, all you have to do is select multiple items. If I had a couple other people vying for this property and I say, you know what, I want to put down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mythics, then I could go ahead and just click all those boxes. Again, click Save Claim. And once we go to the pending claims, you'll see all 7 are shown as mine. Now, the way you can tell if it's yours or not, you see how these mythics are colored in. They are colored in yellow. If it is not colored in, if it's a white box on the land claim, such as this small legendary here, that lets me know that it's somebody else's. So if it's a solid color, it's your own. If it's not a solid color, if it's just a white background, that means that is somebody else's. I'm looking pretty good on this one. I'm just saying. I got 7 mythics. They got 1 legendary. I probably overspent on my mythics on this one, but that's okay. We do it in the name of science. Once the selection process begins, you can still put in claims for plots that have not been selected yet. However, there will be a lockout period shortly prior to the selection, so don't wait till the last minute. If you want to view the live selection process, all you're going to have to do is go over here to Live Land Claim. On the left-hand side, you will see the schedule of the plots. If you guys notice, they did number 619, then 610, 611, 612, 613. Now, they are going in order right here, but it might skip around a little bit because don't forget, we're going to be going through all of the smalls in Solace 1, and then all the smalls in Solace 2, then all the smalls in Solace 3, and then return to Solace 1 for the medium. So these won't always be in order. Sometimes they'll skip a group and they'll kind of go to order, but this gives you a real quick view into the immediate past and future of the selection process. The next thing you have here in the middle is a picture of the property with some various property views. At the top, if you notice, it's in Solace 1 here. It's a small. And then on the right-hand side, you see where it says drawing pool here towards the bottom. Now, if there were actual selections on this particular plot, you would see all of the ones that actually factor in. As we know, the higher the rarity, the higher the precedence. Meaning, if you've got a mythic on there and you got like 9 legendaries below it, none of the legendaries factor in and only the mythic applies to the selection process. So this will show all of them that are actually relevant. Now, there could be 12 different mythics from 12 different people or owners. And in that case, it would show all 12 mythics. Then up here in the top where you see this little flag icon and it says unclaimed, if there is a winner, that winner's user ID will be displayed here unless they have clicked on the anonymous during the previous step. Of course, the most important thing on this page is probably a countdown timer at the top. Now, if you'd like to see the results and the schedule, all you need to do is come up here and on Land Claim, click on Land Claim Schedule, and you can see a complete list of what has happened prior to now, as well as what the schedule is for the future. Now, it turns out we don't have any claims on a lot of these early ones. We do have some claims in there already that don't appear to have executed. There's a couple that have gone. And so this is how this page will show up. If you look, it looks like somebody named Ben J. Pugh won these 2 with a couple of mythics. And then somebody named Anonymous. No, I'm kidding. They're not named Anonymous. That's someone who chose not to reveal their information. On the left-hand side, you can also sort by small, medium, large, epic, or copious. And at the top, you can choose to go to Solace 1 tab, Solace 2 tab, and Solace 3 tab. And if you want to view the full schedule with links in a Google Sheet, you can click on the button towards the top right-hand side of the screen. And that pretty much wraps it up. If you've got any questions, feel free to reach out to the community in the official Cornucopias Discord server. Hope this helped you out. Good luck and good claiming.